And again, 4 to 8 years from now, there'll be a Republican they're putting in, and I'll go on the air and go, ladies and gentlemen, I'm no longer a fascist right-wing Nazi. Of course, I never was, but the media is going to be saying that for now, the next few years. I'm now prepared to become a commie again. I mean, it's like your children. They love playing you. They love scamming you. Hey, liberals, do you understand he's saying he's going to start more wars? Beforehand, he's telling you, and he's going to take the middle-class money through class warfare, all you pathetic socialists, lazy do-nothings who keep getting suckered by socialism. You're not going to get any of that middle-class money being stolen. That all goes to the bankers to buy up shipping companies and infrastructure and roads and power plants. And you liberals, you're not going to like it when the new Enviro cops drop by or the new Obama Nazis beat you up or burn down your shop. And again, the feds proposed this decades ago. They can get it with Obama now. These youth brigades, these spy corps of power-tripping scum in uniforms. It's like right out of a third world dictatorship, right out of a... All right, let's go to your phone calls here. Patrick in North Carolina, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex. I called in yesterday. I'm actually really surprised how easy it is to get on your radio show.
Okay, go ahead.
Actually, you covered one of the things I was going to ask earlier is why are people, it seems like everybody's okay with socialism now, like literally. Like they will use the exact term socialism in a conversation and be completely all about it. I'm like, haven't you read history? Don't
because
you
they're
know
moron,
that this is a very dangerous idea?
Mm-hmm. They're moron idiots. Okay, they're moron idiots who were told that they're going to get some of this money. They were told that the economy's in trouble. We're going to have a bailout of all this free money that the idiots are going to be paying back, and that they're not going to be able to have jobs because the economy's going to implode so bad. They don't understand we're being looted and consolidated, and so they think, socialism, fix the economy. I want some money. You're not getting jack squat. You got that, slaves? And by the way, we open the phones up, and then it's whoever we happen to answer. They're always ringing. We just don't answer them now and keep people on hold like we used to. So it's luck of the draw who calls in, Patrick, at 1-800-259-9231. But I mean, they're a nation of morons that watch 4 or 5 hours of TV a day and drink poison water and eat poison food and are into believing that if they just imagine they're powerful and in charge, they just want to feel good and imagine that, they're empowered by the president. And again, suckers, you're going to get everything you want. Go ahead, Patrick.
I think it also has to do with the fact that they think that this system actually has a way of working, but it comes down to the same questions. Well, who's rationing? Who's deciding who gets what and all this. But to move on, also, I'm astounded by people's disbelief in FEMA camps because they definitely exist. And I was talking to my friend last night, and he was like, oh yeah, but I could show you anthropologists with degrees talking about Bigfoot. And I'm like, dude, it's not the same thing. It's a completely different subject. Bigfoot is obviously not existent. You can't show me a picture of Bigfoot. You can't.
Well, you know what? You know what? They don't believe in FEMA camps. Good. Enjoy being stupid slaves. I appreciate your call. Listen, I'm going to say this right now. We have more people per capita, per population, not just per capita, we're number one, period. More people in prison than any other country in the world. 4 million. And a couple more million in the system. So it's 7 million total. They've got some 10-year-old number to 2.5 million out there, but we've got the Justice Department's own numbers. Oh, what's the point? Why should I even explain to people that there are FEMA camps? Listen, morons. And I see it on my message board. I see it all over the news. Listen, morons. The Houston Chronicle reported in January of 2006, Homeland Security contracts for multi-million person emergency FEMA camps for political dissenters. Listen, morons. Newsmax in 2002 reported other contracts for million-man camps. And Christopher Ruddy, who's a neocon, he was supporting Bush, wrote an article saying, of course the FEMA camps are real. Here's the federal purchase order. Here's the legislation. Here is the bid. I mean, I've got scores of newscasts where they admit they've built camps for the American people, where they admit they've got them ready for political dissidents, where they're announcing they've activated NORTHCOM and multiple brigades of Army troops to, quote, fight the American people. It's in the John Warner Defense Authorization Act. I don't mean to get so mad, folks. I just can't handle it anymore sometimes. I mean, you know what? Let them live in denial. Let them live in denial about the dollar being devalued. Let them live in denial about the banker takeover bailout bill. Let them live in denial about sodium fluoride and mercury in shots. I have these idiots email me every day and say it is the law, you've got to take vaccines, when there's no law. They want to be hurt. They want to be stupid. They're cowards. Cowards imagine they're in control instead of realizing just how much trouble we're in. And they say, I want to see these FEMA camps. I've never seen pictures of them. Really, I've been to them. I've shown people them. I've linked to the Army's website where they list their 12 and now 24 civilian inmate labor camp programs. People on the message boards will say, here's a link to the Army, civilian inmate labor camp program. And they'll say, whatever, liar. They're in denial. They're cowards. And they're going to get hurt real bad by their masters. Matt in New York, you're on the air.
You there?
Yes, sir.
Always get some interference. Hey, Alex, it's Matt from Mobilize.
Hey, Matt, it's good to talk to you. That's a Talos phone system, and so it goes when it airs you.
Yeah, I don't know whether there's a new world order.
No, let me stop you. Let me stop. I'm back. Put him on hold. Put him on hold right now. I'm gonna spend a few minutes here talking about the phone system because I get calls and emails saying it's a phone tap or something. I've worked in talk radio for 13 years, okay? And every major phone system I know, from a Gintner to a Telos, when they air you, that is to let you know you're on air. It goes, okay? That's the noise. Now, I'm sorry. We're going to go to Matt now. Now, Matt in New York, go ahead.
Matt from MobilizeThePeople.com. Hey, Alex, always spreading the message of freedom. A couple points. The last caller made a valid point. When debating truthful topics, I find that when I'm spreading the word of freedom, people most often with the losing argument always don't have the facts, and they always fall back on some, bogus issue and try and, change the subject.
Well, they say, the black helicopters are going to get me.
Bigfoot, the black, show me proof, show me. It's always the same thing.
Oh, really? I told them they were going to federalize the police and put them all in black riot gear in 1997 because I saw the federal documents, and then by 99 they were out on the streets.
Yeah, exactly. Regarding elected officials, Alex, the bottom line is when the elected officials of the people fail to do the bidding on behalf of the people must mobilize. And our elected officials, obviously, as we all know, have truly failed in all areas. The people must mobilize now. Regarding Schumer, you're right. I've spoken with him. I've met him. As a matter of fact, you're probably very familiar with in 1991 in Killeen, Texas, George Hennard. He drove into Luby's cafeteria. He gunned down Susanna Gracia Hubb's parents and many other people. There's a YouTube video on this topic where she's testifying in front of Congress. And what she said is very prophetic. She was telling Congress that guns and the Second Amendment are not for hunting, but for protecting the people against tyrannical politicians and governments. And the camera looks directly at Schumer. So, it's very interesting. You're definitely on the right track about this.
He's so predatory how he perches up there, just looking at hatred at everyone. I'm going to get you. I'm going to dominate you. I'm going to get your guns, and I'm going to send my cops with guns and my military, and I'm going to suck out everything you got because I'm a big, fat murdering parasite. That's exactly who they are. I appreciate your call. I might not even need to be on air today. What's going on? You're pointing something out to me? Oh, my call list. Okay, thank you. Oh, God, help me. Oh, God, help us. Oh, God. People are like, why? What, do you want McCain to win? I mean, somebody had to win. No, it's that's the one they wanted because he'll sucker more people. And then all these idiot leftists suddenly supporting all the Bush policies because Barack Obama's pushing them. I mean, it's bad, folks, when they start calling somebody world president and the one. When governments start having leaders that do that, look out, man, look out. I live here. This is my country. I know what tyranny means to my family's future. I know we're going into hard times. World government's being born right now. There isn't time to be a bunch of idiots anymore. Everything we've told you's come true. We've been right about everything. We're going to be right about all the other stuff coming, too. And let me tell you, you're going to wish, you're going to beg when you're in a depression. when those local youth corps are beating the hell out of you or burning your house down, if we don't stop these people, you're going to wish to God you'd have stood up and done something earlier. And that goes for all you pathetic, yuppie, know-it-all trendies who think you're part of the system. You're a bunch of idiot scum. And that's why this country's getting rolled. That's why this country's getting taken over by hardcore tyranny, because they know you're cowardly, weak-kneed scum, and they know they can fool you with your propaganda, and you'll take it.